Roger's still alive. We managed to make it.
Voice is slowly getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah, right. Alright, it is 6 o'clock in the morning. We are headed back to Atlanta. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'm tired as fuck. Alright, so we got home at around 11 o'clock and I spent about an hour playing with Marvel. It was really great to be reunited with him. Honestly, I miss him a lot when I go to a different events. I'm pretty close to going and doing that service dog thing where I can like apply and then take him everywhere I go, but honestly, it's probably a better idea that I leave him with friends and, in a familiar place instead of carting them all around the country. And then I spent the majority of my afternoon actually on the phone with realtors trying to find a new house for us. The move out date that we've been trying to hit or be ready for is fast approaching, so it's putting a whole lot of pressure on my shoulders to find us a new house. But don't worry, we have like a small army of realtors out there looking for us for, to find us a house, and I've been in touch with about 4 or 5 of them. We've kind of moved on from looking at houses that are just available for rent to reaching out to houses that are actually for sale, proposing a 2-year lease and doing all that stuff, and actually have been getting a lot of positive feedback from all these guys. So believe it or not, that situation should be solved soon, and then we should have a whole lot more information for you guys of where we're going to move and what we're going to be doing in the next month. But it's reached the evening now, and I had originally planned on spending most of the day editing because I'm about 2 vlogs behind. Obviously, I'm filming this one today as well. I wanted to catch up today and planned, fully on doing so. I even tried to do a pretty good job while I was at the event of editing, but of course it came to the last day, and obviously I needed to go hang out with people and go say hi and socialize instead of locking myself up in a room and editing. So that forced me to go 1 day behind, which is actually pretty good for me for events. I usually fall like 2 days behind. But that being said, I'll most likely fall another day behind, but I'm probably gonna get home, later on tonight in time to edit and put up at least 1 vlog. But I'm about to head to All or Nothing Tattoo to hit up with Brandon Bond once again to plan my next tattoo. Now, a lot of you guys have seen me go and get this one. I haven't shown you guys a whole lot of it because it's still in the healing process, and I kind of wanted to wait until it was completely healed. And that kind of brought up an interesting issue because I had originally planned to go get the second half of my, I guess the other third of my sleeve done today over the next 2 days, completing it. But Brandon brought up a pretty obvious problem that we had not foreseen because my arm is taking a little bit longer to heal than usual. Probably having something to do with the fact that I've been jumping all around the country while I should have been home, nursing this thing. Is that if we tattoo the rest of my arm and wrap it, it will most likely kind of mess up what he's already done, and because this hasn't fully healed yet, that is a risk. And now it's almost healed, it's only got a few scabs left, but this compared to like 4 days ago is completely different. So we're gonna go see what Brandon thinks. He wants to look at it to see if we can continue this arm, because if not, we're gonna go ahead and start tattooing my other arm. Now, we haven't planned this at all. I haven't really even put a whole lot of thought into what I want to do, so basically what we're going to go do is head to a studio. I'm going to print off a whole bunch of stuff that I think is cool, and he's actually going to spend all night drawing and designing my next tattoo. But that's only if he decides this arm isn't ready, so I really don't know what we're in for or what's going to be tattooed tomorrow. All I know is I have his private studio booked for tomorrow and the next day for 24 hours total over the 2 days to finish either this tattoo or start this one. I'm even flirting with the idea of maybe starting a chest piece because I actually have a really cool chest piece in mind that I wanted to do. That one I actually have thought of. Now, I told you guys like about a month or 2 ago that I had planned on getting pretty much covered in tattoos, and that is still the plan. I really do love the art. I love the whole process. I've been having a whole lot of fun with it. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the vlogs covering it, but with that being said, yeah, I'm pretty late. So I've got to run over to Brandon Bond's place before he explodes. I'll see you guys there. Back here in Brandon Bond's lair, the day before the tattoo adventure continues.
Yes.
Me and this guy are going to be spending a lot of time together over the next couple days.
Day 2 and maybe day 3.
Yeah, hopefully day 3 if I don't die, but...
No, you won't die.
No, I tried to tell them without bragging too much. I feel like I did pretty good for my first session. People were telling me that.
He did. Really his first real, genuine, serious tattoo.
Oh yeah.
And he's no different than somebody who's already done a sleeve before. He did real well. With the exception of a couple healing incidences that we had.
Yeah.
But you live and you learn.
Yeah.
And he's getting a bunch of huge shit. So we're gonna heal this one way better. No dishwashing soap this time.
I'm never gonna live that down with you.
Yeah. I'm gonna start calling it Palmolive.
And healing incidents, he means PAX and CWF Dallas. Obviously, I've done a whole lot of traveling right after getting tattooed, which is not the norm. Usually people travel to get the tattoos, and then go home and heal.
Did it backwards. He lives here in Atlanta, so he didn't have to fly to his artist. He flew away from his artist right after getting it.
Yeah, and then I've flown right back. So today we basically talked about a new tattoo. So I've been talking to you guys about the Medusa finishing up this sleeve, and I mentioned briefly earlier that raised some healing concerns, obviously with the wrap, not trying to affect the other side of my arm, being that tattoo. I can't even tell you guys what tattoo I'm gonna get tomorrow. I've showed Brandon a whole bunch of art. I'm about to leave him here in his crazy lab all night for him to design a tattoo, and then also to decide where it's gonna go. And I basically have the real estate of this arm and my chest of where I've kind of pictured what we're gonna be doing.
So let me tell part of this story too.
Okay.
Because it's kind of cool. Like, really, I didn't know if his arm would be ready to get tattooed again or not when he got back from Dallas. So I was all concerned, like, oh, I'm gonna have to cancel if it's not ready, and that sucks. And leave it to my 4-year-old kid figured it out. And my old lady was a tattoo artist, and the client and me, the tattoo artist, 3 heads couldn't figure it out. But my kid was like, well, Daddy, if it's not ready, why don't you just do his other arm? You said you're doing both.
Yeah.
And my 4-year-old toddler figured it out. That's pretty fucking amazing.
I actually didn't know that quorum had gone on, so not only I heard the concern of tattooing this arm and the solution all in one phone call, and then also heard that it was all from the mind of 4-year-old Remington. So
yeah, I was just worried while he was in Dallas. You know, I knew it was a rough way to heal your tattoo.
Yeah, it was rough.
Bumping into 80,000 million trillion people. And
every single hand I shook, it cracked. Cracked my arm. I mean, just literally.
You're just signing shit. You're moving it around. You're on airplanes, pressurizing. Oh, it's a crazy.
And honestly, I probably met more of you at CWL Dallas and PAX combined than any other event combined throughout. Obviously my whole career here on YouTube. So many of you came out to both those events to say what's up, and it was amazing meeting all of you. But yeah, every single one of you contributed to hurting my arm just a little bit. That's how much I wanted to meet you guys.
Right? Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah, so I don't really know what's gonna happen, but I
don't really know yet either.
So we talk about the idea? Yeah,
well, so what it is I had to look at it because I wasn't sure. But now I'm armed with the 4-year-old toddler brain. And I knew I was going to do one arm or the other. I looked at it and I don't see any reason to rush it. So I'm going to try and do the other arm. But if the image that he wants, which is more shaped like this, then I'm gonna do a chest. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna pull an all-nighter and I'll come up with some art and it'll be ready to go in the morning.
So I'm trying to do a theme based around a Chinese warrior god. So if you guys want to search that on Google, it's an actual, I guess, mythical person in Chinese culture and things like that. And I just really liked how he looked, because I wanted to do kind of like Asian warriors, and that's been kind of dominated by samurais and Japanese dragons. So much Japanese art that I really wanted, because I'm obviously Chinese, I definitely want to stay on the Chinese side of it and really actually dig their version of all their warriors and the armor, and how they do a lot of the silk paintings and all that different kinds of things that I kind of grew up around, because that's the kind of art that my mom bought and put in our house. So I've tasked Brandon and his creative genius to basically turn 20 printouts that I brought to maybe just fuel the creativity into making something absolutely amazing. And yeah, another one-of-a-kind piece of art. My arm's getting hell fucking hard.
Yeah, got a lot of work to do tonight.
Yeah, so me and him are probably gonna text all night about stuff while I go home and edit, because as you guys have probably already figured out because you're seeing this, I'm kind of late on vlogs. So I've got to edit and do a whole bunch of stuff after just getting back from pretty much 2 weeks of traveling. So
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, well, that being said.
And we tattooed ham, tic-tac-toe last night. Yeah. That was fun.
If you guys want to go see that video, I'm sure it's already on his channel. I don't even know much about that. I've just got home. I haven't even talked to the guys very much, because I got home, handled a whole bunch of realtor crap, and then came right here. So, but no, I've got to get back to work.
We played tic-tac-toe on his leg, me and Juan. We bet our Rolexes on it.
Who won? Oh, I know. Find out in the video.
Yeah, find out in the video.